lots of thoughts trying to come out at the same time. But,
Dear colleagues, good afternoon. I asked you to come together so that I could inform you about the results of our visit, our delegation's visit to the United States, to Alaska. I want to note right away that the visit was timely and very beneficial. We spoke about practically all areas of our cooperation, but first and foremost, of course, we talked about the possible resolution of the Ukrainian crisis on a just basis. And, of course, we had the opportunity, as we did, to talk about the genesis, the origins of this crisis, and it is precisely the elimination of these root causes that should form the foundation of settlement. It has been a long time since we conducted direct negotiations of this kind at such a high level. I repeat once again, we had the opportunity to calmly and thoroughly present our position. Naturally, we respect the position of the American administration, which sees a need for a swift end to hostilities. And we also would like that and hope to move toward resolving all issues through peaceful means. The conversation was very frank and substantive, and in my view, it brings us closer to the necessary decisions. Now I'll go through the details of the entire discussion. If there are any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Let's cut through the waffle, people. The Kremlin is once again stringing everybody along with the empty talk of negotiations. Putin pretends he's open to peace, and then Lavrov waters it all down with a committee speak about expert-level preparation. Translation, they're not serious, and they never were. It's delay and deception, pure and simple. But the real story isn't Putin, it's Trump. For the first time in years, the West has a leader prepared to deal with this mess in plain English. Trump's position is crystal clear. Putin either wants peace or he doesn't. No more endless aid checks, no more summit merry-go-rounds, no more globalist doublespeak bullshit. We've found out the truth and we act accordingly. Compare that to Brussels, endless hot air, endless committees and endless cowardice. Europe's leaders are desperate for Trump to carry their water yet again. Macron thunders about Putin being a predator. Starmer poses on a Zoom call in a coalition of the willing. That was a shit name, whoever came up with that one. But when it all comes down to putting boots on the ground or real money on the table, they shrink back into their little holes. Europe's elites love to talk about solidarity whilst quietly outsourcing their security to Washington. Trump has done something they hate. He's told them their free ride is over. America will help with the air power, but Europe needs to stand on its own 2 feet for once, and it's about goddamn time too. As for Putin's absurd suggestion that Zelensky should fly to Moscow for talks, it's pure theatre designed to humiliate Kiev and keep Russia looking strong on Russian TV. Any European leader treating that as serious diplomacy is either naive or dishonest. He'd probably get shot, or he'd probably fall out of a window. Here's the cold, hard truth. The political class doesn't want to admit Putin doesn't fear Macron's speeches or Starmer's posturing. He doesn't even fear NATO's declarations. What he does notice is strength, and that is why Trump unsettles him. Because Trump won't play by the globalist rulebook, and because Trump can't be relied upon to nod along with the usual European freeloading. If peace comes, it won't be through summits in Brussels or talking shops in Geneva. It will be because Trump forced Putin's hands, exposed him as either willing to deal or a liar, and made Europe finally take responsibility for its own defence. The Eurocrats may sneer, but deep down they know it's true. Trump is the only Western leader Putin actually takes serious. Everybody else is just background noise, especially Starmer, who's a bag of wet piss.
Good day, sir!
You're still here? Well. This is what being right wing must taste like. If you want to subscribe to Just Jake, subscribe over there. And if you want to watch more videos from whatever the hell this is underneath it,